And they're all pretty much asking doing what Wendy's asking them to do. You can see little Kohana, she's kind of yellow and black there. She's a little tiny. Wendy's touching her right now. She doesn't know any of these behaviors, so it's just kind of fun for her to watch what all the big guys are doing. You see Wendy's giving them tactile reinforcement. This is just another way that we can reinforce the animals to tell them they've done a good job. And the whistle that you hear Wendy blowing actually tells the killer whales that they've done the correct behavior and they can stop what they're doing and come back to their trainer for some type of reinforcement. Now we offer the killer whales all sorts of different types of reinforcement. Tactile reinforcement, going on with another signal, giving them primary reinforcement, which is fish, or even toys. You probably saw the red ball suspended there from that pole. It kind of looks like a tether ball. That's called a toy, or an EED, environmental enrichment device, for the killer whales, and they do play with that from time to time. So there's all sorts of different things that we can give the killer whales to enrich their environment here at SeaWorld and also reinforce them for behaviors they've done correct. So what is it that we do to a killer whale that's not doing something correct? Anybody know? Nothing. That's exactly right. We do nothing. We give them a 3-second pause, which basically communicates to them that that wasn't the correct behavior, but we can go on again. Because as we all know, failure is a part of learning, and we want the killer whales to also understand. Questions, feel free to raise your hand. I'll make my way around to answer your questions. We've been chatting a lot, so I don't know how many questions you guys would have still. Basically the question is, do we work on teams? If I train a behavior, can somebody else take that animal and work the behavior? Absolutely. In fact, it's better if the animal's not just looking at one person for the signal. We want the animals to take a signal from anyone, really, but they're predominantly going to take it from the trainers and not just some guest that's going, hey, I know this signal, just because we have a relationship with them that other people don't have with them. Yeah? What Wendy's doing right now is she has a ice cube that we've frozen water in a big bucket, and we can give the animals ice cubes as a type of reinforcement. They really, really like it. There's no rhyme or reason why, other than it's something that we trained on the killer whales years and years ago, something they find very reinforcing. So we found different ways to freeze water in different shapes and sizes, and the killer whales really, really appreciate these things. And if you see them, they're all kind of waiting for Wendy to get that cube out of the bucket because they all want to eat it. How long can a killer whale stay underwater without breathing? About 12 to 15 minutes, but they don't typically hold their breath that long. The trainers are saying. Mostly we're not talking to them, we're giving them hand signals, and we've trained them what those hand signals mean. So you probably know how to read, right? But did you always know how to read? No, someone had to train you, right? Right, kind of. We don't really use that word. We use the word like teaching you to read, right? You have teachers and they teach you how to do stuff. So someone taught you the alphabet, right? Yeah, and someone taught you what those letters make, that those letters make sounds, right? And someone taught you that you can put those letters together and they make words, right? Yeah, you're learning already. And from those words, we can put them together and make what? Sentences, and sentences can make paragraphs, and paragraphs can make books. So you learned how to read a book because we broke it down real easy and taught you the alphabet, right? Same way with the killer whales. We break the behavior down into something very, very simple and just keeps getting a little bit harder each.
Yeah, those two. Great behavior, let me rub you down. Like, yeah, they don't find great course at all, so you just lost ground. And you hurt your relationship.
I had done that, I could have gotten him. I mean, he was like right here. I mean, I could see him when he called me. He's actually in my message right here.
When you want? Okay, you're gonna have to hold your tongue because you have to tap it 3 times, like 1, 2, 3, and everybody is aloha. Okay? Ready? 1, you put my left. Okay, stop it. 1, 2, 3, aloha!
There it is.
Can I keep the shell? The receiver was about to keep the shell because it's kind of nasty after a while.
You gotta get stinky, Shay. Here's it.
Okay, we're gonna clean it with salt just 1 time, okay?
What does that do for it?
It's just to take off the last layer because the cause is made of calcium, so take off the last layer, make it more shiny.
It's cool.
It's just 1 time when you open it from the shell. You okay? Roll them.
Jen came in today.
You want the dolphin tail, right? Do you like to winter chain? This is a coaching class gold. This is $19. You want to just get
I don't know. You know.
It's not like your merchandise one. And the other side instruction is how do you take a before the shower, everything.
You can give it to Nana. Say, "What is it, Nana?"
So you see, it's full of